Prior to Lentune, our invoice entry method was very manual based, so very paper based, very little visibility, and just a very time consuming and unnecessary cost type way of doing things, I guess. My name's Glenn Connor and I'm the General Manager at Melray Electric Limited. We were printing out the invoices. We did have some element of automation from some of our suppliers. Everything else was a manual entry. So if you had 20 lines on an invoice that had to be entered into the system, somebody had to sit there and type those 20 lines in. Whereas now with Lentune, that's an automated process. But it also gives the admin team visibility, because if they've questioned an invoice, we can see in Lentune that they've questioned the invoice and that it's disputed or it's on hold. Approvals previously, it was the admin person printing out those invoices, stamping them up, coding them, handing them off to the supervisors, which sat in their folders, and then they would go through and check and sign those off and return them back to admin, and then they'd have to be manually entered. Well, there's no more printing anything, which is fantastic. So the supervisors can access all their invoices via Lentune, do all their approvals via Lentune. When we saw the product demonstrated to us, we could immediately see the benefits that it was going to give us. So, and we knew that we needed to move on from what we were doing, and it seemed like the perfect solution for us. The supervisors are able to get access to their invoices directly now. They can just go into the system and have a look, whereas previously they'd have to come to the admin team. Oh, I need a copy of this invoice, can you dig it out for me? And once again, they have that visibility over their own purchase orders. I've ordered this, has it been supplied? Rather than kind of that paper-based system, you just weren't able to do that. It's always hard implementing a new bit of software, and I've found it's 1,000 times better, to be honest. But I found with Lentune that immediately, the benefits were there, and we were straight into it, and it pretty much was as promised, which, as I say, I think is pretty rare when it comes to software. I think it's time saving more than anything else. The lack of having to have all these paper copies floating around everywhere, not knowing who's got stuff in their folders, who has signed stuff off, who hasn't. I mean, the administrator has the ability to go straight into Lentune and have a look at the system and go, well, John's got 30 invoices on his desk that he hasn't approved yet, why not? It's the visibility, it's time saving, and it's cost saving.